Hey guys, it's Wayne Santos, one of the editors over here at CGM, and for this week's sound off, I'm kind of sounding off at you, the hysterical gamer. Not all of you are hysterical gamers, but some people out there have been kind of like, running on the rooftops, arms waving and going like, ah! And you're all freaking out over a perceived situation with the game Watch Dogs. So here's what's going on. Some people, as usual in the Middle East, have gotten their games early and they've been playing it and they've been putting up screenshots of what the game is like, but there's a little bit of controversy now and a little bit of overreaction because one of the things that has come out, which is actually not that big a deal, so relax, is if you decide to play the game offline, as in, not disconnected because you don't want to be harassed by other players in Demon or Dark Souls fashion, invading your game and interfering with your progress. If you don't want that, you can actually play offline. But if you decide to do this, a message pops up saying that if you decide to undertake this step, your skills and notoriety are going to be reset to 0. Now, this is where everybody starts going up in arms and going, oh my god, Ubisoft is completely punishing us for being offline. This is some kind of draconian DRM. This is just like the Xbox One nightmare last year all over again, and it's actually not like that. When they say notoriety and when they say skills resetting to 0, all of this stuff is related to a completely separate online multiplayer skill set. So what Ubisoft is trying to do is they are not trying to punish people who are only interested in the single-player game. What they are trying to do is punish the people who might want to invade other people's games, mess around with them, get some skills, but then avoid the same fate themselves by just logging out and then coming back in again so that they can mess around with other people. That's all this is. This is basically just a way to try and disable online cheating. Notoriety and the skills associated with notoriety are all strictly online related stuff. These are perks, just like with Call of Duty multiplayer. And as we all know, in Call of Duty multiplayer, those skills that you get in Call of Duty multiplayer do not transfer over to the campaign. They're completely separate things. So crying foul about this and saying, I was like, well, okay, my notoriety skills are being reset to 0. This is completely draconian. That's just like saying that you're not able to call down an airstrike or have your attack dog going after somebody whenever you feel like it in single player, which is something that you can't do anyway. Notoriety skills in Watch Dogs are things like, the nitro when you're doing the races. It's like perks for, it's like headshots, it's like better weapons, it's like better skills for shooting and combat and all that, but none of that actually transfers over to the single player. So, all I'm saying to you guys that are up in arms about this and saying, Ubisoft is it's like punishing me for being online, that's it. Pre-order canceled. You don't have to cancel that pre-order. It's like basically all I'm saying to you guys is if all you're interested in is the single player, you're not being punished for only playing the single player, so you can calm the hell down. Thanks.